Alright, so it's starting to record. Everybody good? Kyle, no getting on your phone?
I have to keep it away from my face because mine's the clearest.
There we go, that's better, buddy.
Also,
try not to fart into the mic.
Why would I fart into the mic?
You would definitely do that.
Alright, you want me to start? Can I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I start?
I'm done.
Can I start?
Hey, bitch.
Well, this is weird because I haven't done it in front of people before.
Yeah. He does the intro, I do the Discord, you have to transition to Spring Anime, that's your only job.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Good Succ podcast. You are now our Sucklings, and we suck you. That is good. So, we got a lot of stuff to talk to you today about because a lot of shit happened while we only talked about E3 last episode. So.
Yeah, we're real sorry about that.
We're not sorry at all.
We'll do more things. But
got some stuff to talk about.
Yeah. One of the newer, less important things that happened is our Discord gained a few new members. Thank you to Dick Gumshoe. Shout out to that bot on Facebook for somehow using the exact same random white guy that one of our guys does.
One of our guys? Or am I a part of the crew? Huh? Am I not a part of the crew?
My fucking whore. Shut up. All right. So yeah, that was interesting. I also added a bot to our Discord, which gives should make some fun times. You can just ask it for hentai, and it will give you whatever you want. Just don't ask it for pizza. don't
ask for hentai pizza because furry porn.
It sends you furry porn. Don't ask why.
It was a video too.
It sent a gif of furry porn. Don't ask for hentai pizza.
It was disgusting.
It was fucked.
I dropped my phone and I ran to my mom.
It was really fucked. It was bad. But
I was like, hentai pizza, is this going to be a pizza with a dick or something?
Yeah, that's what I expected. I blacklisted it and I know you can't figure out how to turn it back on, so. Okay, I don't.
Are you on a list?
Fuck you mean is he on a list? Of course he's on a list. It's a large black man.
Wow, that's kind of racist.
I mean, I'm on a list. I'm on 17 lists. Probably on a no-fly list, yeah.
Also on the lolly
If I leave the country, I can't get back in, man.
I asked the 8-ball thing if you were a lolly, and it said yes, so...
I'm not a lolicon.
He said lolly.
I may be a lolly.
He jumped the lolicon, so that's kind of suspicious.
Okay, no, I'm not.
I said it wrong.
Okay.
Oh, and one more thing. If anyone knows where I can find mooncakes, please DM me. Chocolate Chip Charlie in our Discord.
Mooncakes?
Yes. No, mooncakes.
What the fuck is a mooncake?
Remember Wendy Wu, Homecoming Warrior? In the movie, when they celebrated Chinese New Year, they ate mooncakes.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I know.
And for the past,
I remember that.
Ever since I saw the movie, I've been trying to find them and buy them. That movie came out in 2006.
You still haven't found them?
Not in a place where I can get, because it's more of a seasonal item.
Yeah. For Chinese New Year.
But I can't even. If I wanted to go to a bakery, I'd have to go to New York or something.
The Asian market wouldn't have anything like that.
Nah.
Even during Chinese.
Well, of course. I keep forgetting. I always remember mid-year, not Chinese New Year. So there it is. Sorry.
Boop.
Season of the Spring's anime has finally come to conclusion after 12 weeks.
12 weeks.
Yeah, standard 12 weeks. A lot of shows, a lot of good ones, quite a few bad ones, some sleepers.
Rip One Punch Man.
Yeah, some disappointing ones. Average, had everything. Personally, my favorite show from the spring was probably AOT or Attack on Titan. Of course.
Fucking basic bitch.
Everyone's favorite. But
fucking mean everyone's favorite.
Alright, it's the most popular.
Fucking normie shonen crazy people.
Yeah, but it's good.
It was good.
What were you talking about?
He's talking about Attack on Titan. He's saying it's the best show of the spring season.
My favorite. It's my favorite.
What else came out this season?
The spring?
Kimetsu
no Yaiba is fucking amazing.
Haven't seen it.
It's really, really good.
Okay.
No.
No.
I don't know. No, because he doesn't watch any of the shows that come out seasonally because he's a fucking dumbass.
Or I just like to watch whatever I like to watch.
All right, you got me there, but also suck my ass. I mean, other stuff came out too. I mean, there was a lot of good rom-coms. Stars on My, one of the greatest shows in the entire spring season. I think that was definitely my favorite by far.
I love Stars on My. That was the sleeper.
Stars on My. We came into it just because the ending of the show got released before the show did, and it looked so incredibly weird, but so cool. We were like, "Fuck, we should watch this."
The only reason why I was watching one of those top 10 like upcoming shows from the season, or like most anticipated shows, and it showed the ending for Stars on My, and then I was like, "Oh, the ending looked cool," so let me look up on the show more, and I read the description of the show, and it was just.
Yeah, it literally bullshit. It doesn't tell you anything about it.
And anus is involved, and I was like, you know what? I might have to watch.
All right, you did not know about the anuses until in the show. All right, you do not find out about anything about the ass until you're in the show. You gotta be neck deep in the show until you find out. Oh fuck, they're going up people's asses and shit.
Yeah,
like
the reason.
Wait, where are you? What do you?
No, it makes it more confusing unless you're like deeply involved in, I guess, like Japanese folklore, but even then, it's kind of excessive for a children's.
What are you talking about?
Stars on My, man.
I'm definitely not watching.
They dive inside of people's asses and grab balls, but it's really well done. The show is incredibly well done.
Yeah, really.
The plots of each of the characters, the development is really good. The opening is literally one of the best in the entire season. So, it's fucking top tier. But yeah, there was that. There were some really good rom-coms, but I know you guys don't give a fuck about them. Okay, other than Fruits Baskets. You can suck my ass, man. But actually, though, come here.
As soon as you said that, I was looking at ass.
Is it my ass? Sorry. Fruits Baskets, cute as shit. Best boy is Kill, cat boy. Not you're wrong. Nope.
Yuri on Ice?
No. Catboy.
What's his brother?
Yuki?
Is the mouse.
Yeah.
Mouse looking.
He's a rat, but yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
I'm not really a romantic drama type of show. I just like battle shonen. That's the shit. But like every once in a while I'll watch some, and there's some that I really liked. And Fruits Basket is still ongoing. It's not even over yet.
Yeah,
it's definitely a very funny show. And I know there was an original Fruits Basket show, but I never watched it, so I really can't speak on how it compares.
People didn't entirely like the original one because it kind of took too much of a comedic take on what was supposed to be a more serious show, and they kind of diverged from the like romantic drama part, made it more into a like basic rom-com. So people really didn't like the adaptation.
Room-kun?
Fuck you. Why do you do this to me? You didn't even watch any of the shows this season.
Yes, I did.
Oh, we'll show in One Punch Man, Attack on Titan. Fucking Norm, bitch. Fuck out of here.
Or I just watch shows that I want to watch.
Okay, moving on. Isekai
oh my
Quartet.
gosh, there's another rom-com coming up.
Isekai Quartet was funny as hell. Honestly, even if you haven't seen all 4 of the things in the quartet, it's still funny as shit.
One of the shows I actually hated, but it's still like,
Fate Zero.
He was ReZero. I didn't particularly like Subaru at all. Like Emilia, cute as fuck. Rem is amazing. Ram is amazing. I mean, like
I just think that putting it in a way more like just short comedic show helped me like it more, because they could just kind of like all they really did was just poke fun at their own characters.
Yeah, they just kind of played off each other.
Me not liking the characters made it more funny. It's just like, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Just fuck off. They're always just going off on Subaru for whatever reason. It's just like, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
He's literally exactly what Cosmo said that one episode. Like, he had a harem. There's nothing wrong with his life. Like, he's being a little bitch.
Besides the dying. 5,000 times.
Listen, man, Cosmo had to work construction and lived in a barn for the first month he was in another world.
Yeah, but he still didn't die that many times. He only died twice.
That's true. He did have to deal with Aqua, though, so I feel like that's definitely worse.
It's a valid point.
But yeah, it was definitely an amazing season. I don't know, best show? We Never Learn opening, probably one of my favorites as well. Top 3 easily from the season, and the ending was really fun as well. regular romantic comedy with a solid harem. The teacher is solidly best girl. If you don't agree so, you're wrong. Kurisu Sensei, amazing.
You know, right?
Okay. Why? Why?
I'm just saying, like, I don't know these shows, and I feel very disconnected from my friends.
Well, yeah, because you don't watch shit. Say you watch shows that you like. Say you watch shows that you like. Say it.
I watch shows that I like.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck you. All right. So moving on. The spring season.
You watched like 2 shows this season.
Oh, of course, the season, but I just watch anime. I don't really care what season it is, unless it's like something that really catches my eye. Obviously, like Fire Force or.
I got you.
Because great effects is always going to draw me closer to it.
That's true. All right.
Or
yeah. So spring season was fun.
Timing.
Really great. We'll talk about the summer season in a little bit, but first we wanted to touch on some other things that happened in the massive break between our little recordings. We saw some movies. We saw a lot of movies. When I say a lot, we saw 3 movies. They were.
What we see? What'd you say?
They were ridiculous. All right, I don't care.
But I didn't see one of them.
All right, we'll mention it. All right, fine. Okay, so basically, calm down. Basically, first one, we saw Brightburn. Brightburn, I can't say that.
Was his name Brandon Byers?
So no, yeah, Brendan.
It's Brandon.
Brandon.
Brandon? Remember Brandon?
No, it was Brandon Breyer?
I think it's Brandon Breyer.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay. My husband fake.
Well, we'll talk about that after. We'll talk about that after.
So basically, Brightburn.
Yeah, it's like if an incel school shooter became Superman, that is exactly what would happen.
If a whole race of incel school shooters became Superman.
There was only one.
But he was from a different planet. So
No. He rolled up on the planet, and he would have been fine. Like, he was living his good life, even with his parents and everything. But like, he became an incel, and then he,
superpowers.
Yeah,
Which is very dangerous.
it didn't turn out.
The reason why we say incel is because there's one particular scene in the movie where his dad talks to him about. It's called contraception.
Conception. Sex. He gives him the talk.
He was like, bet. Then he rolls up to this girl's house.
He literally flies over there that night and just sneaks into her room.
We all thought it was going to be a rape scene, obviously.
Yeah, the tension in the movie theater was like, you could feel it. We're all like, whoa.
What is about to happen between these two 12-year-olds in this movie?
Is this about to happen? Like, really? And you're just like, holding on to your seat. Like,
he ended up just standing in the room and staring at her and then saying, like, I like you or something like that. I don't know. He was creepy as fuck, basically.
And then she was like, my mom something. And he was like,
yeah.
what was it? I could fix that.
Yeah, no, we should mention, this was after he broke her hand, right?
Oh, yeah.
This was after, because...
No. So
because he was getting pushed, and then she helped her up, and he crushed her.
Yeah. She wouldn't help him up after he fell down because they all pushed him down. She broke her hand by crushing it with his hand. And then he snuck into her room. Following that, he massacred her mother.
Yeah, she did. He did that before.
He mutilated her mother.
That was one of the coolest scenes.
It was amazing.
Because he got the glass in the eye.
Glass in the eye, and like actually zooming in on the eye.
Was that a practical effect?
Yeah. All of that was practical effects, man. The whole thing. Everything. It was amazing.
Everything was a practical effect.
Okay, you know what the fuck I mean by that. Obviously, him flying around was not a practical effect.
So the dad's head getting melted was practical. Yeah,
of course. Yeah. They shot a laser through a guy.
That's what's up.
They took a war prisoner and decided, you know what? Let's put him in a movie. Let's shoot a laser through his head. Right? Fuck you. Basically. There was a lot of gory death. It was fucked. But the special effects were amazing considering it had a $5 million budget. It was a very low budget movie in comparison to some other ones, and they did
James Gunn was the one
very well with the money.
So.
And if there was a sequel, we know there isn't. But if there was, I'd fucking watch it.
There might be.
It really doesn't need one.
The ending,
It doesn't need one,
the
but there
end of
might
it
be.
has him crashing an entire plane, and then the ending scene just has him going around just massacring people, knocking down buildings, tearing people apart.
But then it also.
I don't give a fuck. It's been weeks. You haven't seen it. Nobody cares.
But it also talks about, like in the movie, they talk about like all these other people who are like with capes or whatever.
Do they?
Not capes, but like all these other people are fucking up shit too.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was just him.
Mm-mm.
At the end, it was making references to Justice League.
Yeah.
A witch with a whip, which is Wonder Woman, and then Merman.
Oh, really?
Ships and this obviously
Yeah.
Aquaman.
Oh shit! I didn't even notice
It
that.
was like
It was the ending credits, and it just had
Oh.
remember like one side
Yeah,
credits.
I thought that was just talking about him the whole time.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
It showed the videos of him just taking shit down.
And then after that, it showed the other people,
Oh fuck! I didn't even know that.
which is
Damn.
interesting.
What a if they had that movie, Justice League but evil, I'd fucking watch it.
I mean,
It's called Injustice.
yeah,
Okay, you know what?
but
I
they're
didn't-
not like
I didn't need that.
they didn't start off evil.
Yeah, I mean,
But yeah, Right.
Injustice is good.
Brightburn was a good movie. It was the jump scares weren't all too bad, considering it wasn't really a horror-y movie, but like
Thriller.
god damn was the gore there. Guy's fucking jaw fell off of his face after crashing his car.
His
Literally
uncle,
his lower jaw fell off.
his uncle. He killed his uncle like that.
Fucking crazy. I'm mad the aunt didn't die. She should have fucking died. She lived.
I mean, but what'd she do? That was bad.
Fuck you mean? She was the counselor.
So
She was the one who
counselors-
said she would go to the cops. He went there to go kill her, but then he didn't.
Well, you have to understand that he.
But then he killed her husband?
Because she thought he was gonna be a school shooter.
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah, but then why'd he kill her husband?
Because he thought he was gonna flip out and tell his parents. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is coming from a 12-year-old's mind.
That's
They
right.
don't think logically when they're emotional.
All right.
And
Well,
horny.
Andy, Andy's an incel.
Yeah, he was very horny.
That's true.
Unimaginably horny.
On a side note, the mother and aunt in that were absurdly bad. They were incredible. And the teacher. I mean, am I wrong?
But you do like white women.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, just checking.
my
Just
bad.
All right. So yeah, that was a great movie. We saw Godzilla next.
If you like giant CG monsters fighting for 30 minutes,
And you like a solid family parenting film.
No, I was not a solid fan. I was
If you like your basic
a white woman becoming a terrorist because their son died.
a white woman becoming an anti-vaxxer, vegan, and then
It's like, wait, y'all been doing that too?
yeah,
Damn.
she essentially becomes an eco-terrorist for some ungodly reason.
Think about Godzilla. All the acting and story elements
It's pretty much shit.
They were garbage.
stiff or stupid or cliche.
Mm-hmm.
It was bad.
They spent 90% of the budget on the CG monsters.
I mean, they
So
were
that actually happened on screen. It was tough as fuck.
the CG monsters were amazing. Mothra, incredibly done.
Rodan or Rodan, whatever.
Is that the fire? No,
That's the
fire
firebird.
bat.
Is it a bird or a bat?
Bat. I thought it was a bat.
I thought it was a bird, but it's probably a bat then.
It was fucking amazing.
Yeah, when it came out and its wings were off, I was
Bro,
like,
that
oh,
was,
damn.
When it was taking down the jets.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty
Dude,
tough.
that scene was amazing.
That scene reminded me of the scene where Starscream is killing all the niggas
Yeah.
in the first
Transformers movie.
Yeah.
That was really good.
That was
and
really good.
The final Ghidorah fight with the Godzilla.
Oh, so much lightning.
It was so amazing. Like, what
Mhm.
didn't he at one point charge off of a transformer? Like,
Yeah.
Like the whole
literally just pulled money from pulled electricity, just ate it,
Ramen, you're hungry.
slurped that shit up, and
And then he went like, ah! Or they, I guess.
I mean, well, it is one guy, just three heads.
3 different personalities.
I mean, it's one Ghidorah.
Yeah.
And there's a teaser for another one because there was a Ghidorah head still alive at the end, and because he's a what are they called? Hydra? Because he's a Hydra technically,
Mm-hmm.
he can come back.
Also, he's an alien, which is one of the coolest parts of the movie, I thought.
Yeah.
In terms of dialogue, because it's like, whoa, this guy's an alien.
That's just an excuse they're going to use later on so they can just introduce random ass kaiju. Like, oh, what?
And am I gonna have a
Mechagodzilla's an alien too.
Am I gonna have a problem with it? No, not even a little bit.
Yeah.
What really pissed me off is King Kong didn't even make it. King Kong was just chilling on his fucking island.
Yeah, it's gonna be him versus Godzilla.
It wasn't the end credit scene. They didn't show it, but they were showing that on like the little news things. They were saying something like all the Titans. Something they're calling it in the movies, Titans.
Titans, yeah.
The Titans were being drawn to Skull Island for some reason.
Yeah.
The next movie is King Kong versus Godzilla.
Oof.
So I'm guessing it's going to be the storyline. It's loosely going to be like all the kaiju come to Skull Island. King Kong takes that as a threat, so he needs to bring down the king of the monsters, Godzilla, so that they leave his island alone. Because they all follow Godzilla. Like in the movie, he takes back his
throne as king
of the monsters, so they do whatever the fuck he tells them to do.
Which is cool as fuck.
Halfway across the planet.
Yeah, the mammoth. The mammoth came from like.
It was Malaysia, wasn't it?
The mammoth?
Yeah.
I thought the mammoth was like Mongolia, like the middle of Russia, China kind of area.
Yeah, maybe it was.
And it walked across Europe, across Asia, across the Atlantic Ocean to Boston.
It would be Pacific Ocean. I mean, it depends on which way.
Either way, it's a long ass fucking trip. It went across an
ocean
and an entire continent.
But also, the biggest plot hole in the movie, besides all the science and all that shit. Well, technically it was science. A Twitter user brought it up.
Okay.
How the fuck was he standing in the water if he sank before?
What?
Godzilla dived into the water.
Yeah.
How was he standing up in the water also?
What do you mean? He was swimming, kicking his feet.
Oh, so he was kicking his feet standing still.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sorry. No, you just couldn't see it. He was partially under the water. He was just like doggy paddling with his legs, dude. You couldn't tell. Yeah, no, that's it. It's simple. He just wasn't using his arms. He's doing it. He's so good at treading water, dude. I mean, he's like an aquatic animal.
He just pull some bullshit and say he was on a hill or some shit like that.
There was a coral reef there.
Yeah, he dove into a trench or some shit, and now he's walking on the...
I hope that in the next one they bring out Godzilla's son. There's been so many variations of him, and he's just been butt ugly in every single one.
How they do Mecha Godzilla if they did it?
Mechagodzilla's an alien.
Is he?
They probably change it. They're probably gonna change it though, because like they already have the alien being Ghidorah, so it's like.
So what?
I don't care about them to reuse.
Dude, do you know how many Godzilla movies there are? I didn't even know there were so many.
Yeah, dude,
they kept switching them up every single time.
They just keep dropping them like that.
Remember, this is a modern adaptation
of like.
It's not gonna be of every single movie. They're gonna make it more like fit the current times. Like they might not just like they're not gonna make hella Godzilla movies. They're gonna try to like put all of them into one movie. That's what we got like
all the Godzillas.
In this movie.
I guess
they're gonna add way more in this island. They're gonna have all the Titans fighting King Kong.
That would be cool as shit, by the way.
Like, there's gonna be like some fucking endgame scene where they're all just popping out of portal. Showing up.
It's gonna be a good movie. Wakanda forever.
All right.
There's a monkey kaiju.
I mean, it's King Kong.
And the King Kong 2003 version is, in my opinion, better than the new one. He just looks cooler because he looks like an actual gorilla. But whatever. What else did we see?
After that, we'll take a quick side note. We saw the Tanya movie, the Yojo Senki one. Basically, it was an immediate continuation from after the first season. All you need to know is the animation was top tier. Tanya is that bitch. She will fucking kill you without batting an eye, rape your family in front of your dead body, and then burn them alive in front of you.
Okay.
She's fucking crazy. What's up? What's up?
Keep going.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, Tanya's insane.
Yeah. The story-wise for the movie, it was pretty basic. Like, the movie was just battle porn.
Yeah, no, it's straight up. It was literally just explosion after explosion after explosion.
Wherever they were was very basic. They attacked the Capitol. Now they're retaliating against them for attacking the Capitol. And the only reason why they're in that spot is because it's like they're soldiers protecting a useful area.
Yeah.
land.
I mean, it was what you expected. Imagine a war movie, except Lolly Hitler leading her armies and blowing shit up against Stalin because they were fighting the Russians at the time. And there's a little American girl who is helping the Russians in a multinational coalition to help them against Germany. Huh? She was American. Oh, was she? Yeah, she was. She was American.
I thought they came from like Scandinavia or something.
No, she was American because her dad was like a what are they? Not like a SEAL, but like a special forces soldier.
Right. I think she just volunteered for it.
She volunteered immediately
Okay.
as soon as she found out her dad died, and she went fucking insane, dude. She went batshit crazy. The god showed up, like she got shot 9 times
And stabbed.
by Tanya, and is not dead.
And was talking.
Yeah, was alive enough to speak, and get actual cohesive messages off. So I'm excited for the next season. If we ever get one, we better fucking get one.
I hope so.
Because I need to see them fight
I'm
again.
kind of annoyed that Isekai Quartet, which is a spin-off of 4 different shows, including Yojo Senki, got a season 2 confirmed right after the season ended, but we've yet to see.
No Yojo
Some
Senki.
of their parent shows haven't even got confirmed season 2s yet.
No Yojo Senki season 2. No Konosuba season 3.
Yojo Senki.
Yeah. No Overload 4.
In hope of getting an announcement at the end of the Konosuba movie later on this year. So that's a very slim hope. It's like nowhere near there.
We better get some more Konosuba content. But yeah, there was that. But now for the main event of the movie section. Just now, like literally just today. Well, as we recorded.
Apex, the porn movie was
Huh?
It was a refreshing take on the classic video game movie industry. It was starred Mirage and Wraith, and there's a big anal scene.
He was searching Pornhub one day while we were playing Apex because he got really mad of losing.
I don't think that's what happened.
We were playing really bad, so we stopped.
It was before we started playing.
There's no way I played Apex with you after you told me all the shit that you watched on Pornhub.
Keep going. What did we just watch?
We watched Spider-Man Far From Home. It was a great movie. We're gonna put a spoiler tag somewhere.
Spoiler warning
spoiler warning.
Whatever timestamp this is.
We'll, man dies.
Okay, we'll mark another timestamp after the spoiler.
Seriously?
Just so that you know where to go if you haven't seen the movie or you really care about the spoilers. Are you okay, guys? Guys?
I know exactly what he's talking about. It's like we all made it out except for my nigga Tony. There's a pasta called nigga Tony.
Oh, okay. Okay. Are you guys okay?
Nigga Tony.
Okay.
That shit was really funny. All right. Sorry.
Are we okay?
The choreography for this movie was beautiful. Jake Gyllenhaal is beautiful. His acting was beautiful.
If you don't like Jake Gyllenhaal, you should kill yourself.
Probably already dead. Because no living person would not love him.
He's a cool guy. Except in the movie because he's playing an asshole. But I mean, he's still a cool guy.
But he's a charming asshole.
Yeah, that's the thing. I still suck his dick.
Nigga made me want to almost get on my knees and propose. Shit was
I'd pull his pants down right there.
Immaculate.
Almost as immaculate as Tom Holland's ass because that shit looked. Time out here. Hey, Kendall.
We're good now. Wait, because I realized his thing wasn't lighting up. I was like, put it closer to your mic and you didn't do anything.
Is it not plugged in the whole time?
No.
Do you want to pause it and see what it sounds like?
It should be fine. That's how I was talking.
Alright, let's get back into it. So,
I'll play Apex when I get home.
Yeah, we're going to play Apex when you get home.
We're going to play Apex when we get home?
We're going to play Apex when you get home. Alright, Kendall, start the episode back up right
We're
here.
starting over?
Yeah, no. We're adding on to the...
Yes, nigga, we're going to start over.
Shut the fuck
so
up.
much stuff I want to add.
Okay, you're so dumb.
So we're
Right,
starting
so
Shut up,
Wait,
shut up.
hold on. I just realized something. For that whole, first 10 minutes, I didn't even say a word because y'all know you were talking about some weird ass shit.
Yes.
That was silent. So
Yes.
like that part's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because I wasn't talking regardless.
I know. I'm gonna explain. Kendall, I'm gonna restart it. I'm just gonna explain. Sorry about the mics; they were fucked up. We did something to fix it a little bit this time. We'll work on it next time.
yes.
All right. So we're starting now. It looks like we're 1 minute into the recording. Just starting here. Hey guys. Quick side note. Sorry, we fucked up the mic. I'm gonna say we. I mean Kendall. Kendall decided to leave Kyle's mic completely unplugged, and it somehow picked him up completely through just our mics, and we were sitting across the room. So you heard him, but really shitty. It sounded like he was across the room because he was. So now, Kendall and Kyle are sharing mics like the lovers they are.
Lady in the Tramp.
And
Oh, my knee.
are you okay?
No.
Okay. And yeah, we're gonna get back into it. We were talking about Spider-Man. We were talking about the Spider-Man movie today.
Dude,
It was amazing. Visually,
Aunt May
it was incredible.
So bad.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm in visual effects, but yeah, visually she is also.
Visually, she's also. You sound so weird.
Fucking dork.
Oh yes, her 3D graphics are quite fantastic. Look at the rendering on her cheekbones. The slab of ass that she has on her backside is.
She has no ass.
She could.
Yeah,
have
she's
an
cute
ass,
as fuck though.
I don't even care though.
She's cute as shit. Moving on,
women.
Movie amazing. Visual effects were really good. The fight scenes, choreography was honestly really good.
The choreography was top tier.
It was
A lot
top tier.
better than the first movie. It makes sense also.
Yeah, because of Mysterio and all the special effects.
No, I'm saying just for Peter alone, it has a feeling of him growing in combat. 'Cause he was definitely way more
Agile.
Sophisticated.
he was more, not sophisticated, but just like calculated.
Yeah, within what he was doing.
It felt like he really knew what he was doing before he did it.
Especially the scene when he was
It wasn't
jumping
purely
through
reactive.
the drones. That was incredible.
Yeah, like his fighting style in the first movie was a lot more reactive and defensive. Like he would always just wait to see what you're doing, and then because he would have to build up how to beat you with one weakness, and then he would attack that. But like in this movie, he like calculated what he was going to do before the fight even happened, and then he just goes off and fucks shit up. And it's just like a good character, good character growth.
I think his ass looked really nice in the Spider-Man suits.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me Tom Holland isn't fine as fuck.
So
One of the male actors you would definitely fuck.
it was a really good movie. I feel
It's
as
like 1
though
of 10.
it was a really good movie.
That you would
Jake
definitely
Gyllenhaal,
fuck.
I don't understand why I love him so much, but I just do. Ever since
He's
I
on
saw
the list,
Source
too.
Code, I just love it. That guy.
I'd suck his dick as well.
Yeah. Also, this is very cringy, and VJ should shut up.
What's up?
Yes. So, what else? What else about the movie was awesome? Oh, the comedy was spot on. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
That shit-
my
it was
god,
actually
wait.
really funny.
The teachers in their
The
class
black guy talking about witchcraft
were
the entire
fucking
time.
funny as shit,
If
man.
you've seen Silicon Valley, you know who Guilfoyle is. Whatever. But he was in it. He was a teacher, and he just doing some loser shit. He started off most of his sentences just like everyone like, oh, like why is this nigga talking again? And then the one where he's talking about how his wife faked her blip. If you don't know, the blip is when they all disappeared.
Snap. It's the same thing as a snap.
In Infinity War. But she faked her blip, so she ran away with some hikers or some shit,
Yeah.
and he had it on video. That shit
We
was
had a real funeral for her
Real
on
funeral.
video. We watched it with Peter.
it was the comedy was actually up there. I'm not gonna lie, it was really funny.
It was the kid sitting behind us really enhanced it completely.
Just laughing and just saying a whole bunch of dumb shit the entire movie. At the end, he said,
If only he didn't steal it.
"Squirrels, huh?" I was laughing way too hard.
If only he didn't steal our fucking seats, that little son of a bitch.
I don't know.
We just sit.
Honestly, I regret not kicking them out.
I felt bad because they were like a family fully set up
But
with
you're
small
also crippled.
children.
We could use that to our advantage.
Yeah, but you can't just be like, hey,
Yes.
I'm crippled, so I'm not going to take one more step and sit in the seats in front of you, even though I've walked all the
Why
way
did
in
you
here.
get the cripple seat?
Huh? You don't get the cripple seat doesn't work like that. The cripple seat doesn't have a seat. It's for people in
You could
wheelchairs.
just sat there.
Huh?
No one was sitting there. You could just.
Oh, just go sit there by myself. Leave you guys elsewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I see how it is. You can
Movie theaters are nice places.
fuck off.
Okay.
But yeah, movies going well, guys. Spider-Man spoilers will. Wait, hold up. Before we end the spoilers, ending scene. Peter Parker gets outed as Spider-Man.
Pretty good cliffhanger.
And, like that's a scene
For movies not gonna come out for like another 2-3 years.
that's like really sets up what the next one's gonna be. Honestly, no idea where it's gonna go next.
I hope it goes well.
I'm hoping for a Silver Sable entrance here, because they painted the guys behind Mysterio, painted Spider-Man as the bad guy who killed Mysterio, the so-called hero of the time, and caused all the damage in London.
Mm-hmm.
And they outed him as Peter Parker, and so they probably, what I'm thinking at least, is the mayor of the city or whoever, hopefully Norman Osborn, they introduce him there as well, hires Silver Sable to hunt him down and look for him with her private military corporation and defend the city, sort of like in the Spider-Man video game, except instead of fighting off all the criminals who escaped from the prison, they'd be or instead of policing, I don't know. They did a lot of shit in the game.
Wouldn't he just be fighting Sable agents?
Yeah, so in the movie, I guess he'd be fighting Sable agents.
Yeah, that's assuming they even use Silver Sable.
Assuming
she's a pretty no-name character before, especially before the Spider-Man game. Like I had no idea she existed.
Yeah, same.
Until then.
Yeah, if it's not going to be her, I'm willing to bet it's the Green Goblin. If Norman Osborn gets introduced as the
absolutely
mayor.
love to see the Green Goblin,
Especially with this new age of animation,
practical
effects CGI. Oh, oh!
It'd be nice.
a lot of potential.
I want to see him with the actual hat though.
I mean the helmet, like
No,
the suit.
The hat, the Green Goblin with the hat.
What?
He has a hat.
He has a hat?
Yeah. The OG.
Really?
You talking about the comics, or are you talking about the movie?
The comic version of Green Goblin.
Has a hat.
It's a hat.
Wasn't it just like a mask?
No, he has a hat.
Fuck, I don't know. Alright, well, that's good to know. In other news, they found out that Nick Fury wasn't even on planet during the entire movie.
Dickhead.
Nick Fury was just...
That man was bullying
He was
just control. Oh, he's like, hey, yo, Scroll, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Get back to
casually
work.
revealed that he's in charge of an entire Skrull army. I was like, what the fuck? Like, this man's really just been bullying his face, minding his own business as Nick Fury, with a whole army at his disposal to just go, do his shit for him, while he pretends to be at the beach and is sipping on pina coladas.
If you like pina coladas. Thank you, sir. So yeah, that was interesting. But it was a really good movie. I really liked it.
He's a hat.
Oh, what the fuck? He does have a hat. He's literally like a goblin from a video game. Like the little
From the Little Mermaid?
Yeah, I was gonna say from the little.
Oh,
the black one.
Get rid of that nigger and give me a good, honest white person.
Oh my god, Jesus
I'm not putting
Christ,
that out.
bruh. Okay.
We're gonna get demonetized before we even get monetized.
We're gonna get banned from Apple Music before we can even get on it.
Apple Music?
Not yet.
Trying to. But moving on from movies. Some game news has happened in the past while. We already did our E3 thing, and that was basically all of it. Two big things have happened since the new season of Apex dropped. Okay, thank you. Which
Are you ready, brother?
okay. You're so fucking stupid. Are you kidding me? Okay, moving on. Sorry. Which led to a ton of map changes. Some areas literally just got completely revamped. Some of our favorite areas completely died. Some new places showed up, I still end up falling off of everything. They added a whole bunch of new attachments. The P20 in Mozambique, which were initially the dick guns of the game,
Sniper
are now OP as fuck. They're fucking ridiculous.
The fall off is like.
The fall off is dumb.
You
All
mean
right?
bullet drop?
Yeah, bullet drop, whatever. It's like
90 degrees.
because the guy was right there. I was like, ha, bink. It was like,
It doesn't make any sense.
See you doing that.
oh, sorry, bink.
Okay, yeah, they'll understand that. Yeah.
I'll put in a little image.
Okay, yeah. Okay, the alternator and the RE45, which were kind of underpowered, maybe as like primary weapons, became ridiculously overpowered with their attachment that just melts through shield and essentially renders all shield useless. Watson, interesting. Her ult is really
I'm
useful.
yet to play with her at all.
Are you serious?
I haven't
Weren't
touched
you
her.
the one person who was like,
Yeah, I.
Yeah, but then every time I play, I get distracted by doing all my daily
Challenge.
challenges.
No, the reason is because every single time we play, Kendall can't get his kills as Watson, so he tries to play as her every
It wasn't
time.
even that, because I never finished my challenges where I was like, yo, let me play Watson.
Yeah.
Because I'm fucking a shit at the game, so it takes me like fucking 4 hours to do the challenges.
No,
Like
that's because we
challenges.
keep fucking around when we do the challenges. We'll set up a zipline, just go
It's
back and
actually
forth for like 10
completely forget
minutes.
I'm doing a challenge and just fuck off and do whatever the hell.
No, that was because like for example, when you set that one portal inside of the that inside area, and you just left me there with the team. Kyle told me to go through the portal because he needed people to go through his portal. And so I went through it. Me and Kendall were going through it a bunch of times, and then Kendall was like, "Yeah, I'm done here," and he ran away. And I was like, "Okay, I'll keep going through it just in case, just to help my man's out." And Kyle was just chilling there, and I just kept doing it. And eventually, people just stood in front of me, in front of the portal, and just started shooting at me. And I was like, "Guys, there are people." Kyle was like, "Oh, I'm gone. Where are you?" And I look around. He is not only not in my building, he is outside, climbed up a set of staircases, and running down a hill outside the building. Gone. He's fucking disappeared.
I wasn't even with you guys in the
Yeah.
first place.
No. Kendall was in.
He never stopped.
Kendall never stopped running. So
I just hear, oh, guys! And I'm just like, huh?
that was fucking
I was like,
wonderful.
wait, what happened? Oh, you said I'm
But-
gone. I've
But-
been gone.
Yeah, Watson's special active ability defense thing really underpowered. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't do shit.
I think that it's so goddamn bright. Like, you have to be a moron
Yeah.
to run through that shit.
If you didn't see it,
Unless you literally are just in a position where you can't go in any other direction, like maybe
No.
if you're fenced in on like the last
So
circle.
no. See, the other thing
Yeah.
is you can easily break it. It's like almost easier to break than caustic traps, I would say.
I think the pillars have
cost-
less health than like
No.
the traps.
No,
Not the
it's-
traps, the jump pad.
It's not just that. Well, they
It has
do.
less than the jump pad.
It is less-
more than caustic.
Caustic is
hit.
one tap.
Yeah.
The traps are two.
Because they
Or
don't,
two or three.
the caustic traps don't get destroyed
No.
unless you shoot the bottom.
Unless you shoot the bottom. So the thing is, caustic traps are hard to break because if you miss it, you actually set it off.
Yeah, it has a
But
small hitbox.
It's the other one has a small
Actually
hitbox, and if you miss, so what? They just know you're. I mean, they're gonna know you're there if you shoot anyways.
Facts.
Yeah,
but, like-
and you can still hide caustic traps in ways where they can't see it when they turn
Yeah.
corners.
But
And it sets it off, and you can't break it at all. Like
you're not
the
missing
fences
this.
are just giant things that are super bright, and you only. I'm not sure if you have to only shoot the base, but
You
like,
can only shoot the base, yeah.
okay, yeah, but like still, it's not hard to figure out where it is and like
Yeah.
how to shoot it.
And not only that, it actually doesn't do much damage. The only buff, I guess,
it doesn't
is
even
that
break one tick
it do-
of your armor. which
it
is
slows you
25.
down while running through it, which makes you an easy target while going through it. But that's about it.
But you have to be camping it in order for it to make
Yeah.
that
So
effective.
which doesn't make any sense because why are you camping
And
your
the
fence?
slowing effect is actually shorter than the actual arc star would be, so it's just like
Yeah, it's kind
it
of like
does no damage. It doesn't even do 25 damage to your shields, which makes no sense because it's an electrical attack. Which in most games that
Especially
makes
this one.
makes it's super effective against shields,
yeah.
but it does no damage. It's like it makes I don't know.
I don't know what's
They
going on.
they hyped her up to be like she would be like a like a meta changing character, but I don't think
She's super underpowered. Unless they buff the hell out of her
Like,
fences,
The
she's not
only
going to
chance she has at winning,
Well, no,
at
her
being
ult.
effective is like in bunker with a caustic.
With the caustic, she'd be helpful, and her ult is really useful because it stays
useful
infinitely, and it charges your shield as long as you want it to.
And it was it eat up grenades?
It eats up any explosives that are coming towards
Doesn't it
including
also-
ults.
And it also
Heal.
feels friendly though, and it can heal enemies.
Yeah, that's what I was about
But
to say.
if you control the area, that's not
It
the problem.
heals any
The
shields
only
nearby.
problem is that if you're in its effective area, you also can't use your own explosives.
Yeah,
So it's a
but
trade-off.
I feel like it's worth it. Like you stand by it, protect yourself with traps and fences, and you can just constantly hold people off. Because, for example, if you have that down and you have a lifeline with you, just constantly drop the lifeline thing. You're always healing your health. You're always healing your shield.
Like if you put it in the building, will it still go through the ceiling?
Oh no, it doesn't. It's only line of sight.
Okay.
So if you close the door, it won't work anymore. But either way, it's pretty ridiculous and really quick to put down because if you use one ultimate accelerant, you get it back. So.
Yep, that's.
And you can put down 3 at a time too, so that's kind of crazy. But I don't know. Unless her active ability gets buffed, she's going to be pretty underpowered, especially considering her hitbox being like somewhat nearby the size of Caustic's.
Yep, and I think the next major update they did to the game, besides like balance changes and bug fixes, was the addition of the L-Star,
which is broken. There's no recoil.
It's a golden gun like the Mastiff and the Kraber, but it's an LMG, right?
It's an LMG. And again,
it has an overheat function.
No recoil. It has an overheat function. You're not supposed to hold down the trigger, or else it appears like the ammo runs out. But what really happens is it just overheats, and when it cools down, you get the ammo back to shoot. It's kind of weird.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, because if you hold down the trigger until it overheats, you'll notice that at the bottom the ammo thing says 0. But if you try and reload, you'll notice that it doesn't have like an even 40 bullets like it should. Mm-hmm. You get 80 bullets to start with plus 40 in the gun. But for example, I shot continuously until it stopped, reloaded, and I had 58 left over, which doesn't make any sense. It should be 40. So it only shot, 28 of the bullets and left 12 left over, and then reloaded there. Yes. But interesting. Some other smaller news is that the Nintendo Switch Lite dropped. Or not dropped. It got announced. Specifically got announced. Like it is dropping. It is happening. It is going to be $200. It is going to drop in September of this year. And it's going to be non-dockable, only handheld, slightly smaller, but with a slightly longer battery life. Instead of like 3 to 6 hours, it's like 4 to 7. Nothing really crazy. But
that's probably the wrong way to get. That? I'm going to get a PS Vita.
Why are you getting a PS Vita now?
Are you going to buy a dead system?
Yeah.
Do you know me?
No. Who are you? Get out of my house.
I'm the game theorist. Hi, welcome back. Okay. It's your boy, Matt Pet, Matty B.
Okay.
Matty fucking smokes.
She cut that.
Over 50, Nick.
You keep saying, I'm not cutting this shit. The only thing I'm cutting is when you realize your mic
wasn't plugged.
We'll
connect the 2 seconds.
Your fault. Obviously, it was my fault. It didn't even work in the either way, so it doesn't matter.
But yeah, I don't know. Switch Lite, get it. If you want planning on playing Pokemon, the new Fire Emblems game's coming out. Recently found out about Atelier, which has cute waifus. I might get it just for that. There was a video on Twitter I saw, and the specific caption was ass bouncing, because when the main character runs, her ass bounces. And you see it in third person.
Real quick?
So, yeah, I'll look for the video. She's really cute. She got some Zetayo Ryoki happening. The thighs. It's a nice time. It's a nice time.
It's a nice time.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah, gaming wise, not much has really happened. I mean, E3 just did happen, so I mean, anybody releasing something would be dumb as shit. I don't know. Anything else that you guys can think of particularly?
For what?
Game wise?
What just happened?
I don't know.
Let's talk about the Oculus Quest. So, Oculus Quest, newest, of the new lineup of VR systems for the next generation. It is, along with another Oculus one. This one's portable, right? So, you could take it anywhere. It has games and everything. Obviously, it's going to need to use a Wi-Fi, obviously, but you can take it with you on your trip to Oahu. When you're in your hotel, you just sit back and just go into VR chat, which I will be doing quite a bit. I'm not making myself an anime girl. Stop. Yes, exactly.
Are you gonna look for anime girls?
But shut up.
You're gonna look for any
lollies? They're all gonna be like
they're all gonna be 40-year-old men playing lollies. Every single one of them.
Every single.
Have you ever seen a VR chat video?
Yes.
It's all just finding lolly girls.
But it's really cool. I think it's a 720p or was it 1080p resolution screen.
I'd assume it's 1080.
Yeah.
But 720 kind of hurts your eyes at that point.
Facts. But it's still good. It's virtually, you know, like one of those headsets where you just put your phone into the thing. But with this, you get the addition of it just being one system, and of course the controllers, which now instead of the rings being on the bottom, they're on the top. They flipped them, whatever. I don't know what that does, but whatever. The sensors are on the actual face of the Oculus Quest, so it maps out your room. You gotta do that, and then from there it tells you when you're about to hit stuff and whatever. But this one is completely free of wires, you know, besides, you know, the charging and whatnot. But I'm definitely getting that one, and it's awesome, and it's cheaper than.
Do you want to watch VR porn?
We're not discussing that on here.
You're not.
Mm-mm.
So you are watching VR porn?
Never.
Just Apex porn.
Yes.
Apex VR porn?
I'm going to be sitting in a VR room, watching porn.
Oh, that's how you're going to watch VR
on
porn?
a laptop.
Okay.
In a room.
Yeah, of course.
It's,
That way you can pretend you're alone while watching porn?
I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
But yeah, the Oculus Quest is cool. What else?
I don't know. I mean, Battlefield 5 isn't particularly a new game, but I recently got it. I
don't know why.
I like because it's fun, man. I mean, Kendall dies all the time, but I'm actually good at the
It
game.
was fun at one point. It was fun. I was playing the beta. After that, I was like,
yeah, because you're
fuck this game.
bad.
It's we played for like an hour. We didn't play it enough to hate it yet.
Yeah.
No, I played it for at least 3 hours. Thank you.
Basically, every single time I play with Kendall, we get fucked. But every single time I play by myself, I end up top 5 on the leaderboards. Don't ask me why.
Look at Mr. Pretty
Mr.
Pants.
But
fuck up.
I don't know. I think it's really
60
fun.
off the tower.
No, you
tilted
can't
towers
because the
and
game is not.
headshot.
Okay, you know what?
It's Fortnite.
It's really fun though. Other than randomly getting sniped because people are just gods and use mouse and keyboards.
Also, I can quick scope when an enemy's right in front of me. I've done it twice, and they're all headshots. So fuck with me.
Wow, congratulations. How many kills did you get those games? Did you get 2 exactly?
No, those are the games that actually popped off. That's what I'm saying.
So you got 3?
I've been, like, before you started playing, I was actually doing well.
Oh, okay. So you're
And then the crippling
I'm not a
forces
cripple
of
in game, man.
VJ
I'm
just
only a cripple in real
killed me
life.
every single time.
No, that's just not how it works.
That's exactly how it works.
You're just bad.
I'm extremely bad.
But yeah, it's a fun game. I like it. But I mean, you gotta like Battlefield, and it actually has a battle royale.
Play the game.
I didn't know, but it has a battle royale, and I tried it accidentally. And Kendall did too, but he didn't realize and got his team killed. I tried it and realized very quickly.
Fucking thing.
I actually tried it, and I found it really exciting, except for the part where you get downed fucking immediately because the guns are hyper realistic and you're just fucked because they can all see you. But if you don't find a scope, you're just fucked.
Skull piercer.
Yeah, skull piercer. Yeah. Yeah. It's fun times. But yeah, I don't know. Not outside of that, nothing's really happened in games recently. We've just been stuck playing Overwatch, trying to get our loot boxes.
Oh, and I was supposed to make a video for E3, but I got caught up with something else, and it wouldn't make sense for me to.
Yeah, you got caught up in procrastination.
Yeah, you got caught up in
Disregard what he said. I'm going to cut this out.
Right. Oh, you're going to cut this out? Oh, yeah.
I'm
Okay.
cutting this part out. Oh my gosh.
You're an ass.
I procrastinated. I mean, obviously, I
literally
procrastinated all of high school, right?
No, I get that. I did too, but that's not the point.
No. I'm talking about. I never even looked at my homework.
Oh, okay.
I waited to do it on the bus or the class before. That's I never did my homework at home, but I procrastinated on my parents' videos so hard. I finished it now, but I have to fix some
like
stuff.
6 weeks, bro.
Not even 6 weeks. I think it was more like 8.
I was being generous.
Because it was a whole month and then some other weeks.
Didn't they come back like June 1st?
No, they left around June 1st.
But yeah, so
Yeah, they left June 4th and then came back June 17th or 18th.
I don't know. It's been a time. It's been a time. But now for the part that I'm sure you've all been waiting for and definitely didn't skip ahead for because you're nice people and I hope you're all still here. But this season of anime. This season of anime is actually a lot better than we thought it'd be. I thought it'd be. Can you fucking kill yourself?
Shows.
I thought this season of anime would be really weak. I plan to catch up on my list a lot during the season.
I can't talk about Finland.
And you have fucking something to say?
Just don't spoil it.
You have something to say?
Don't spoil anything.
You have something to say?
What? Oh, we're just passing notes.
No.
What's up?
Just passing notes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Passing notes. You want to say something to the class? You want to read it out loud?
Alright, this is roleplay. I don't like this
If
one.
you want to live, don't come to school. And
So she stands up. Hey, how's it?
he's gonna go.
If you guys want to live, just
Hey.
make sure you lock your
Don't come
doors
to school
tonight.
tomorrow.
I was like, huh? Teacher's like, thank you for sharing. Now let's get back to the fucking lesson.
All right, so yeah, back to the fucking podcast. So, new season of anime, great shows. To start off, the one with everybody's watching, everybody better be watching at least, is Fire Force. Fire Force. Okay. Side note. Fuck you guys. I hate both of you.
I didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything. You're just sitting there.
I was waiting for you to finish.
Fuck you.
Oh my! What did I do?
All right. Fire Force. I
Fire
hate you.
Force is insane with them graphics, though.
Graphics.
Dude, that animation is insane.
This shit's fucking clean.
It is like
Just the OP enough for making
so. It's
It's like the fire is something you often see really under animated in literally every single anime.
But
It's
this
often
is
just a CG effect.
this is a show about fire.
They very very specifically animated the fire to look
It
beautiful,
looks so
and
nice.
the whole aesthetic of the
Makes
show of being
sense.
completely dreary, and then with the bright blue of the fire force and all the fire around them to be completely shining through of this dreary atmosphere. Just it looks fucking incredible. Looks amazing.
I really like I like its OP a lot, and I like its the main character. Like he seems like he's gonna be one of those cultural staples.
We
Seems very.
incoming. VJ's about to say something that no one else agrees with. Continue.
Huh?
You got it.
Oh, okay. I forgot what I was saying.
You're saying
You were saying that you like
like
the main character a lot.
Yeah, because he looks cool.
I'm saying I enjoy him. I think his personality is absolute dog shit. He's a cool guy though. He sounds like Deku.
What did he say in the Discord? Oh, I just don't like it when they have the same same
He
thing.
hates when shonens follow the shonen formula.
Even
No,
though it's a
no,
shonen.
No. I understand the shonen formula. All right, I understand the save your friends aspect. What I fucking hate
It's
is when
never
they're
gonna
like,
go away.
I need to be a hero. And then they
It's
constantly
never gonna
repeat
go
that.
away, bro.
What, are you here to be a hero? Yeah, I'm here to be a hero. Are you here to be a little bitch or are you here to be a hero? I'm not a little bitch, I'm a hero. Every fucking show, every fucking goddamn time, Deku's crying bitch ass.
That's not even an anime exclusive. That's literally just making an underdog.
I know, but
That's not any like.
so
Because they see the potential in them, and they have to drive them
Because everyone
to do
likes
their
an underdog
absolute
story. Like
yeah.
they able to
I'm
relate to
okay
the
with
main
an
character. 'cause
underdog
he
story, but don't
he starts
word
on
it like
and
that.
grows stronger. So
This is like
you're
what a
yeah,
7-year-old would say. Oh, Mom, I want to be a hero. I want to be a hero when I grow up. This isn't something like an 18-year-old Fire Force soldier should be
18.
saying.
It's like 15.
He's 15. He's a Fire Force soldier.
This is anime.
Yeah. Most anime
All
characters
animes
are
have
under
literal
18.
children fighting to save the world.
No.
Most
All the rest of the people in the Fire Force are of
It's
age.
gonna be, hey, here are these literal children
Everybody
fighting
else.
super galactic
No.
dimensional beings.
I
to save the entire universe.
I understand other shows can
Every
be.
adult in the show is useless.
No. You don't need to tell me shit. All right, I've seen so many fucking isekai, harem, bullshit shows. All right? I'm literally reading one right now that will release later this year, maybe next year, about a kid who is literally 12 going around and saving the fucking world.
Yes, Tanya is 9 years old, by the way. Yojo Senki, I want
Yeah.
that to sink in. She's a super soldier. She's 9 years old.
Okay.
Killing
I
literal
The
armies
thing about
by
Tanya
herself.
is that she's
technically a
main character.
4-year-old salary man.
yeah.
Yeah, but she has the body of a 9-year-old. I think you're forgetting that part.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's
okay,
also
so-
4-year-old
mine.
salary man isn't going to be thrown into a battlefield
No,
and
no, no.
automatically
Okay.
start slaying armies.
Okay, so I get.
Because they don't know
If
that.
anything, that makes it worse.
I completely get this whole idea, but at least in the show, everybody in the Fire Force is over the age of 18. That's pretty clear. Just the way they act. So I safely assumed he was over the age of 18. He went to high school, and then after that he went to the Fire Force Academy, and then he made it out of the academy.
Drop out of high school or something?
No, he went to the academy. He said it. They were like, he was a demon in the academy.
Yeah.
You go to the academy after school.
I love how when he gets nervous, he
smiles.
I love how that's
Like I like his aesthetic and his look. His character design. Is
His
what I
character
like
design, even his mom too. His mom, like she has the same design.
Things.
Like often, what they'll do is with like young characters, they'll give them like shark teeth for whatever reason, just to make them look more childish or whatever. And it's just like,
It's like childish.
Gambino.
yeah,
like,
childish Gambino. Yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for? Just mischief. Like they're a character that you know is going to cause mischief, but it's not it's not evil.
It's not evil. Yeah,
like,
it's just
they'll
childish
do
mischief.
like annoying shit just to like piss you off, but
Yeah.
they're not going to be bad guys.
So that's what he has, a kind of face that does that, and you would think, oh well, maybe he's just like that. But even his mom is. So it's not like it's just like a him thing that like anime does. Like that's his family, and I actually enjoy that. I like him. Best girl currently,
I forgot her name. Is her name Maki?
big titties.
The purple one.
Big titties.
She hasn't even been
seen her
shown.
Yeah, she's in the intro, or was it the trailer?
No.
She was in the trailer. She wasn't-
Of
she
the two girls that we know of right now, there's Priest
I know. I'm talking
and
about
there's Big Titties.
the one. I remember that in one of the promos they showed the girl.
You're talking about
the girl with the purple
you're
eyes.
talking about the One?
I don't know, the one that she doesn't wear her jacket on. Like she keeps it unzipped and has the fire. She has
The fire tail and everything.
Yeah,
She will be best girl.
that's what I'm saying. You know, it's a funny thing about that. I want to say.
Yeah.
I recently found out that I knew she was gonna be best girl, and she shares a voice actress with Sue and Diane and Tanya. So it was just fate.
Zero. We're talking about anime, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So I just knew.
Okay.
4 best girls right there that I just knew from the sixth sense that I have in my head. Because I'm gifted. I'm talented.
I mean, she's gonna be best girl until we meet, Ara-san. The
She's gonna be best girl now.
girl later on in who you can see in the promotional video who looks like she would step on you and you would like it.
Don't worry about it. This is big boy talk.
What's up?
You're
I'm
about to talk.
older than him.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're a little bitch when it comes to best girl, so fuck off.
What does that have to do with
It
anything?
means you're a little bitch.
I had a best girl.
Aw. Who?
Let's go into my high school.
Yeah, fuck off, man. Nobody cares. We're talking about real best girls.
She's-
2D only,
She's
man.
from a Canadian show.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the Strainbubba things.
You don't need to.
I just wanted to talk about Susie.
This is cool.
Alright. Do you want to mention something about Susie from Stranger
It doesn't
Things?
matter anymore.
No, he doesn't.
No?
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna move
You speak for me?
Yes.
Well, okay.
on. Alright,
I'm
so,
the ventriloquist.
among other things that dropped, Dr. Stone is the other major Stonen that showed up. Some people are like, really? Can you calm the fuck down, man? Oh my god. I'll just keep going since these two fucking idiots.
Dr. Stone
is
burying his head.
It's the next big shonen of the season.
No, don't. I call him Leakhead.
Everybody on the entirety of the internet is freaking the fuck out because they're like, "Oh, Dr. Stone is the new shonen. It's got doesn't have the shonen formula so much, so much better." They're fucking stupid. They're stupid. It's not. It's just because it doesn't have the new shonen formula doesn't mean it's the most amazing show ever. Although it is good.
It's clean.
It is clean.
It's an interesting concept that's unique.
It is an interesting concept. It's making sure people actually know their science for once.
I don't
You
think
know.
it's pseudoscience mostly. It doesn't need to have.
The chemical reaction was real.
It doesn't need to have 100% accuracy. I mean, they're gonna probably look up some of the stuff, but like I doubt they're gonna be like nitpicky about every little aspect of the show. They're gonna have to like give you some suspension of disbelief.
Make sure when you put hydrogen peroxide on your blood, make sure it doesn't turn into a water
hydrogen
demon.
peroxide
Because
on your.
if you do, it's gonna turn into a demon, and that demon's gonna keep growing and growing and growing, just drinking all the hydrogen peroxide.
Okay, so moving on. On more like
Blood clot.
okay, can we? So A show that is actually really educational is the weightlifting show, Dumbbell Non-Kilo Motoru.
I have no idea what that is.
Basically, it's a show about a bunch of girls who lift weights. That's it. That's the whole show.
Alright.
They lift weights. They work out.
Alright, next anime.
A bunch of
Next anime.
Nope.
Next anime.
A bunch of girls work out.
What's that one I was talking about?
They're all
before?
cute as fuck. Hey Kyle, want to agree with me? Want to agree with me that they're cute as fuck?
The one I like hasn't been shown yet.
Which
Actually,
one is
I
that?
haven't watched the newest episode.
Is that the one with? Is that the one with abs or the one not the one?
The one with white hair? I like her.
Oh, Xena. Her name is Xena Void.
Xena Warrior Princess.
She's a Russian. She's really cute.
Funny story about that. I'll tell you later.
Thanks, guys. This is a good time.
Good time.
Two short shows.
Magical Senpai?
Yes, that one, where it's about a magician girl.
Who's
This is an ecchi show, right? Is
this an ecchi? She ends up in BDSM in the first episode.
It's a show about
first 5 minutes.
A girl who's who's part of a magician's club, right? But she's the world's worst magician, but she does not know it. She's stupid and naive, and she pretty much seduced a freshman into becoming her assistant because every time she fucks up, she somehow like shows off her body in every way imaginable, and at no point does she realize what she's doing. So that's like the whole gag, that she somehow puts herself in these like sexual positions, but
like any ecchi show, basically. Literally, yeah.
Yeah, and the only reason why the assistant stays is because he gets to sit there and stare at her, and she doesn't know any better because she's retarded. That's the whole show. It's just fan service.
But I mean, it's good fan service.
It's only a 12-minute episode, so it's short.
Solid, good,
and it works that format works for it because if it was a full 24-minute episode every week, it'd get like tiring.
Yeah.
And then for mine,
I don't
if I can share with the class, To the Abandoned Sacred Beasts.
Oh, the Incarnates show.
I really like the first episode. The beasts look awesome. The hunting them down, like, oh, you're my friend. Pop. I can't wait for that shit. That's gonna be awesome. I'm starting to read the manga too, so that's gonna be good.
He's actually reading a manga?
Never mind, I'm not gonna read it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we can just talk about this now.
Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga, bro.
Dude.
Bro, Vikings.
I just watched.
Are always cool, man.
I just watched the Viking show on Amazon Prime. It's on Amazon Prime if you have it. But if anything, the OP is insane.
It fucking slaps.
It's fucking punk, and I love it.
The animation, the fights, the insanity, it's crazy. Like Vikings, literally they're insane warriors. They're berserkers, and it really captures that.
I want to see Berserk Rage.
I want to see it, dude.
In anime style.
Oh, dude. The fucking kid, like just the kid when he grows up, he goes fucking insane. What's up? Like, do I care about you? I don't give a fuck. This is a spoiler. I don't care about you.
Cover your ears.
Whips out. It's in the OP. He whips out twin knives and goes fucking ham and rips. He can see the OP later.
I'm sorry.
Rips out twin knives, goes fucking wild and massacres some people. Basically, it's amazing.
Amazing.
And yeah, the music choice for it was really good, and honestly, the story is very well written as well.
It's gonna be a good story. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's some top tier shit coming out.
And Leif Erikson is in the show too.
Kind of. I mean, they're making it realistic. It's literally all real Vikings. Like the guy who's killing all of them, the guy who's like the main antagonist of the show is Harold Hadrada, which was actually a guy who like took over all the Vikings and made like a nation. Like that was actually a thing.
Was that movie called?
I don't care.
Born of a Nation.
I don't care.
It's called Evil.
All right. Since these two are getting restless, I'll just start going down the list.
Wakanda forever.
Okay. The second season of Danmachi drops soon. We'll
sleep.
I don't know. Fuck you. I'll let you know how it is when that comes out.
What's Danmachi?
Huh?
That's the dungeon. How they made the dungeon?
It's
keep going.
Okay. Another one is
isekai?
It is technically not an isekai, but it really, really looks like one.
Isekai.
Yeah. Another one is Arifureta from Commonplace to something, whatever.
What's that one?
It's to World's Strongest. Basically, it's an isekai about a guy who gets isekai'd with his entire classroom. He ends up as the weakest soldier. And he gets completely fucked up. You'll see it. It's not a spoiler. I promise you, because you don't understand how fucked up he gets. And then he comes back.
In the first 5 minutes.
Huh?
It happens in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, it happens in the first. He gets completely dicked. And then he ends up with
the main character is like low-key Kaneki.
Yeah.
Well, he kind of feels like Kaneki. He even like gets a Kaneki look at the end of the episode.
He gets really fucking edgy later on too,
Yeah.
man. Like I'm reading the manga, it's bad. But I don't know, he's a cool guy, and the fights are pretty epic because of how massively overpowered they try and make him out to be. So like he just fights fucking massive dragons with literal laser guns at some point. Like it's fucking broken. But
the animation got a little bit dodgy towards the end, but it was pretty average.
Hopefully they can get it together before the fight.
Some of the moments I feel like were just poor creative choices. Like now it was like bad animation because of like I don't know, I think it was like quality or like not quality, like budget. It just like felt like someone was like, yeah, this is gonna be cool, and it just did not come out well at all. It just looked awkward.
Another one of the isekais coming out this season is called Isekai Cheat Magician. I watched.
It came out today, right?
It came out today.
I haven't seen it yet.
I watched it. It's bad. Are you okay? Are you good? I'm sorry, folks. We're gonna have to take a quick side note. I've lost both of my other people here.
I'm good.
I'm good. You're half dead too. You're good. Are you okay?
I'm containing myself.
At this point, I'm gonna post a picture on the YouTube, and you'll laugh still. Oh my god!
Alrighty.
You know what I was laughing at?
No.
The
What?
The Putin steak.
The Putin steak. That's not even that funny,
I'm
man.
gonna crop out that face and put it on like all the pictures.
Oh my god. Yeah, Isekai Cheat Magician. It's absurdly.
And then they have hacks.
It's just, no, they don't have hacks. They're just so overpowered. It's like they have hacks. It's absurdly generic isekai.
I think that'd be it. Has that ever been written yet? I think it'd be interesting.
Oh no, it is. Yeah.
They literally have cheats.
There's one called World Customized Creator. It's literally a guy gets the ability to just edit the world.
You have told me about that. That's
yeah, he's literally a mod of a Minecraft world.
He's Notch?
Okay, so yeah,
more or less Nazi than Notch.
Less,
Right.
I think. There's another one called Mao Sama Retry, which seems to be like Overlord, kind of, except a ripoff.
The one with the
fake ram.
blonde ram?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shows some dick. Don't even bother.
I'm watching
Voice
it just to
acting is
see
god-awful.
how it is.
Animation's average at best. The concept is a straight ripoff of Overlord.
It's just a straight ripoff of all of the like big isekais thrown into one.
Yeah.
But
he looks stupid. He looks like a John Wick character.
He does look like a John Wick character. He literally comes in with an overcoat. It's like what the fuck?
He's supposed to be a demon lord. It's completely human.
And he looks like a Yakuza boss.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a better description.
Are you still looking at the fucking Putin steak right now?
No.
It better not be.
I swear.
Simple things. Very simple.
It really better not be. Well, moving on. Another show coming out. We're just going to go through all of them. I know this is kind of excessive, but there's so many good ones.
A lot of them. Let's just go through the major ones.
Yeah, all right. We're going to go real quick at this point. Kanata no Astra. That's the one with kids lost in space. That first episode was really good. First episode, really well characterized everything that's happening. The animation I thought was really good.
Yeah, they're literally lost in space.
Yeah.
And they're all a bunch of, like, pretty much the concept is, in this world, space travel has been fully developed. It's casual. It's no different than like riding on an airplane.
Mm-hmm.
Like kids just straight up take trips to other planets.
So it was a school trip to another planet where they're having a camp. Like think of like outdoor ed, except on another planet, and it's just normal for them.
Oh, that's
and then for some reason, when they land on the planet, they meet this weird like orb of energy, and when they touch it, it teleports them out into the middle of space. And then they happen to find a ship on the way. They all get on the ship, and then now they're like light years away from where they're supposed to be, and they have to figure out how to get home.
One more time.
The name?
Yeah.
Astra Lost. Is Astra Lost in Space?
Astra Lost in Space.
I don't think it's the actual name, but
it's Kanata no Astra.
Yeah.
Another one. I don't know how to.
Has a lot of potential this season.
Yeah, it's definitely looking like one of the good shows this season.
That's just one of the ones that really caught my eye, and I didn't hear anything about it before.
No,
it came
honestly,
out.
I didn't.
So
I really didn't.
A lot of these shows I'm going in blind just because I want to find more sleeper shows like Sarazanmai. Where it's like I had no expectations for the show, but it ended up being amazing. So
I'm definitely doing that myself as well. Let's see. Next up on my list, at least, and I have everything that these guys are watching too, just with a few extras. I have what appears to be mom isekai. I don't know how better to
I
describe
haven't
it than
watched
that.
it. Has that come out yet?
It has not come out yet. Basically, you get isekai'd, and there's you get isekai'd, and you're going on adventures, but your mother wants to come, and she helps protect you, and she's overpowered, and essentially like two-shots everything. I don't know. She's overpowered. Your mom's there. She's thick as fuck.
Right?
She's a milf. She's a milf. Next one up is Sonan Desuka, which is Are You Lost? It's about 4 girls who get stranded on an island.
Yeah, that's another one of those half standard length shows.
Yeah.
So it's only 12 minutes per episode.
It's a bunch of it's a short,
Actually pretty funny.
essentially. It's
I like it.
kind of weird. It's kind of excessive at times, but it is funny. It is a nice dark.
It's comedy, so it's going to be excessive on purpose.
Yeah. Let's see. The next one is okay. This is a lot of Japanese words, so I'm I'm just going to say the first part. It's kawaii karaba hentai tamasuki. No, it's a bunch of words.
So
Basically,
pervert.
a kid is in the literature club, there is a literature club. Okay, hold up. Is this the literature club?
Crub?
Shut up.
Is that the one where all the schoolgirls are in the...
Oh, you know what? No, this is different.
He gets the love letter?
This is the one where he gets the love letter and the pair of panties.
It's a
Basically,
harem ecchi.
A guy gets a love letter and a pair of panties, and it could be one of 5 girls. One of them is his little sister.
If you like You Never Learned, if you like that from the spring season,
if you like
it's that style of...
It's even more... No. This is better than that. This is To Love Ru level of lewd. All right, this is...
It's like an actual ecchi, isn't it?
This isn't literal. This is actually
was like borderline ecchi.
We Never Learned is your basic rom-com. Yeah. This is actual ecchi. This is the basis of it.
It's like next level.
Basically, the trick here is that all of the 5 girls each have a kink, and as he tries to figure out who is the girl who gave him the panties, and the love letter, each of them reveal their kink to him. And the first girl's kink was amazing. Moving on. Right after that is this is the high school literature club. Arabaru Kisetsu no Otome Domoyo. Essentially, a bunch of girls are in a literature club. They all think about what would they do if they were dying. What's the first thing on their bucket list? A girl just says, "I want to fuck. I want to have sex," and all the girls are like, "Yes," but like really secretly.
Yeah, it's literally just one of those shows where, like, if you think of any show that has like a group of teenage boys who are horny and trying to, like, coming of age story with a bunch of horny little teenagers, it's just that with a role reversal. So it's teenage girls,
and it's definitely kind of weird.
The OP's really good though. Yeah, for that show. I don't really have any expectations for that show. I think it might be okay.
Some shit, huh?
I just wanted to at least like try out like the first episode of a bunch of shows from this season, because there's a lot of this season has like double the amount of shows like coming out.
No, it had a lot. And a lot of double the amount of like shows that could have been good. Like last season, there was a set of shows.
I'm saying like shows in general, good. Like just the amount of shows, even like including every show that came out in the spring. I think summer has like a lot more.
Let's see. Next up on this is Naka no Hito Genome, which is if you've ever seen Batum before, it's kind of like that, in that a bunch of people get transported to a place, except it's a real world game. It's not like fake in any way. They're just literally just kidnapped and put on an island, essentially.
Oh, it's literally the
made to do things.
Greed Island arc from Hunter x Hunter. So if you've ever seen that,
all right.
So yeah,
a little bit of a spoiler, but yeah,
it's actually kind of cool. Basically the premise is that they're all streamers of video games of some kind, and they have to work together to complete games and rack up 100 million views together. And once they do that, they'll all be freed. But if in total they can't rack up 100 million views, none of them get off the island, and they're all just stuck there until they die. And it's a really interesting concept, and I kind of like it. The main character's a bit of an asshole, but all the girls are cute, so it's 100% worth it. Let's see. Next up is Wasteful Days of High School Girl. It's if you ever seen what's the one? It's like Daily Lives of High School Boys. Just 3 guys in high school fucking around. This one is the same thing. It's 3 girls in high school fucking around. There's a lot of cute girls. A lot. Cute girls. There's a lot of cute girls. It's worth it. It's worth it. I promise it's worth it. Don't look at me like that. It's worth it.
The lolly complex is jumping out right now.
Oh, lolly complex. Not. All right.
He sails these mountains.
Let's see. What?
Copcraft.
Copcraft? I haven't seen that, but I heard it was
You're
good.
a loser.
Right.
So Copcraft is a buddy cop show. It's definitely like supposed to be paying homage to like the classic.
Homage.
Shut the fuck up. The classic like formula for the buddy cop shows. You know, like the there's like the edgy one who doesn't want a new partner because it's a rookie, whatever, and then the rookie is supposed to be spirited and energetic and has hopes, but instead of like a regular person, it's a fairy. The rookie's a fairy coming from another planet, and if you've ever seen like Dungeons and Magmo from last season, it's kind of like that, where just like a random wormhole just opened up in the ocean, connecting Earth to another planet. And so now there's a bunch of crime at the border city because it brings in a bunch of smugglers stealing shit from their planet and like illegal immigrants from there and criminals and shit. So it's like they're dealing with both Earth criminals and the alien criminals in the same city.
This is an anime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely taking influence from Western shows, from Western cop, buddy cop shit.
Okay. The last thing on my
definitely
list,
special, though.
I don't think you guys watched it, is Grand Belm.
Oh, yes,
I did see it.
Really?
That's the Mecha Girl one?
That's the Mecha Girl one.
Yes, I did see it.
It's kind of weird.
I didn't think it was going to be Mecha because I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why. I thought it was going to be like a Power Rangers type thing.
I thought it was going to be like...
They look
That just reminded me.
of the Power Rangers joke from yeah.
He was laughing way too hard.
Yeah. But
He said it's like the Power Rangers. He was like,
You're thinking of Bolt
sorry, we get distracted by the Spider-Man movie. It was really funny. But Grand Belm, it's mechs, except all the mechs look like fucking midgets. It's kind of weird.
hey, it's little people, guy.
They look like fucking midgets. Look like short bitches.
Manlets.
Yeah, they're tiny robots. And it's like a battle royale somehow for magic. I don't know. It's weird. We'll see how it goes. And that's it for all the shows that all of us are watching this season because, Kendall's only watching 2 like a dumbass. No offense, Kendall.
Am I watching it too?
Yeah, you're watching Vinland Saga. Oh, technically you're watching Gintama too. Vinland Saga. Oh, 3. Dr. Stone 2. Vinland Saga, Dr. Stone, Fire Force, and Gintama right now. Calm down, buddy.
I'm watching 4.
I'm watching like 25.
He's
I
going to
don't-
watch Lost in Space.
That one.
Oh, and he's watching Lost in Space. So
And
5.
the
going to.
Tetsu, whatever one I just mentioned.
Oh, Incarnates.
Incarnates.
Oh, so 6. Good job, buddy.
You did a
He's
good job.
growing.
I can watch anime at my own speed. I don't have to watch 50 fucking anime at the same time.
Good job,
to be
buddy.
Cool.
Yeah,
Fucking
my
shit.
brother's watching 24 new
Good job.
shows from the season.
I'm watching 20 at least. Well, I'm watching 20 and saving a few for later.
I have
'cause
like
need to
20
catch
something
up.
that I want to watch the first episode of, and I'm only keeping the ones that interest me because I'm from now on starting to drop shows. Before I didn't like to drop shows because I felt like I just
Tiger and Bunny.
yeah that one was I was forced to watch that. I would have dropped it after the first episode because
You
I
were
wasn't far
forced
enough
because
in.
you heard it.
That was a mistake. I heard it was good, so I downloaded it before I went on a plane ride. It just
I feel like I just mentioned that it was terrible.
No.
I
See,
never
the
heard
thing
you
is,
guys talk
it's
about that. I
not
never
that
mentioned it.
it's not that it's terrible. It's just that it's all CG.
I
So
mean,
it's
it just
terrible.
didn't age well. That's the problem.
Like
I
a lot
watched
of
it-
people
I
that I've
didn't watch it
spoken
in its
to like
prime.
actually really like Tiger
It's
and
an
Bunny. Like
older
one people I
show
know in Minnesota.
that
That's
would
his
have been
favorite
fine.
anime of all time.
Just if I had watched it when I was like 10, I probably would have loved it.
Yeah.
It just doesn't age well as you get older. So I'm watching it like at the worst possible time I could be watching it.
Because
And I was stuck
in the
watching
shit.
it. So it's like I know I hate the show, but then I had nothing else to entertain me on this 4-hour plane ride. Great, now I have to fucking watch the show. And then by the time I was in the position to like not watch it, I was like, I have 2 episodes left. I'm just gonna fucking finish it at this point.
Yeah. I feel that. I don't know. I want to finish all these shows just because I honestly like most of them, and the ones I don't like excessively, they're still not bad. So like, I may as well finish them.
Best aspect of this show though was that one of the characters was very openly gay.
Which
But
one?
he also had fire powers.
Of what?
So he was literally a flaming homosexual, and I thought that was funny.
Of what?
In Tiger and Bunny.
Oh, in Tiger and Bunny. Okay.
Fire. His name is Fire and Bunny.
Okay.
He's
Pretty
he's
Prisoner's the only.
Thank you.
He's not on fire.
Thank you.
Or black.
Thank you.
Maybe
He's also black.
Okay. All right, so yeah, it's a lot this season. It's a lot. If you did stick around this long, I appreciate you and I love you and
I wonder why.
I love you. And yeah, also what made you what made you like this? Why did you say this song? Are you okay?
Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah.
Just to put it out there.
Yeah.
For all you people who don't know about One Piece lore or One Punch Man lore.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Are you kidding me?
Darkshine? Super Alloy Darkshine.
Super Alloy Black Luster.
This is so fucking stupid. He is white. He is a white man. Alright? Whatever you see, the lips, the nigga skin, I don't care. He is a white boy. That's it. We don't even have to discuss it further. Alright?
If you want to explain, you can
I
read
don't
the
want to
manga.
explain it because they're going to look it up.
You can read the manga, you can look it up yourself, but
Oh my God.
he became black.
I remember I looked that shit up because I was watching Tekken 101 and he was like, yeah, he was pictured as a pale, sickly white boy. I was like, huh? I looked the shit up and was like, huh? This nigga's white.
It's Saitama, but instead of becoming bald, he became black.
Oh my gosh. People were like, no, it's just the tannin oil he uses. Fuck that. He's laying his nigga lips. The circle.
Yeah, he's got everything, man.
Fuck me.
He's literally like this posters from like Jim Crow, like he's
Yeah, except they're not red, they're just white.
Yeah.
Or pink, whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's been a lot. If you did stay this long, it's been like an hour and a half now. So, thank you.
I think this is combining with the other.
Combining with the other.
Yeah, I think this is one of the longest ones.
I mean, we didn't
It's just
record
gonna
for the longest time.
Minutes to
It's kind of
export.
our fault. We'll try and keep the next one short and actually record.
Not necessarily short, but have our shit
Together
fixed and ready
and working.
and working.
And also, we're gonna make sure we do this more often so that we, don't have to make every single recording, an hour and a half long.
Our next recording should be about midsummer anime season, and it'll be about
Otakon.
Of course.
Which is
And
what,
we
so
will-
is it 2 weeks away, or is it 3 weeks?
2 weeks. 2 weeks. 15
2
days.
weeks away.
Ooh, 15 days.
I already
So
took the
we
time
get
off of work, so
15 days till my maid cafe.
yeah.
15 days till my maid cafe.
How have you not taken that day off?
Because I was waiting until after my Myrtle Beach trip, so they wouldn't be
Oh,
15
wait, another day?
till my maid
no person would say some
cafe.
shit.
I have
Sorry,
to.
This is a tangent.
And when I start CVS, I have to tell them. I was like, all right, I took these days off. I cannot work these days because I'm not trying to go in for anything. But yes, thank you once again for listening to the Good Suck podcast. We have VJ in the corner, Kyle, and then Kendall. Thank you all for listening. Once again,
Join our Discord if you're not
this
already
is
in
my outro.
Fuck you!
Join our Discord.
That was kind of cool.
Join our Discord at The Good Suck. We will put a link down in the description of this video, and also our Twitter
Your Twitter
account
is at the good suck, except suck with 3 C's because the fucker who had suck with 2 C's wouldn't give it up.
Or
was dead. I'm sure they were dead, honestly.
And we'll put that also in the link down in the description. But thank you all for listening, and see you later.
Good night, sucklings, and keep on sucking.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was fucking horrible.
Right.